to Bob and Ray on the Comedy Channel.
Well, friends, it's been just about 2 weeks now since we've had a visit to the office of Dr. Hans van Twing, the noted dog psychologist. So suppose we go over to the office now and watch the doctor as he interviews a familiar patient.
All right, George. I haven't seen you for about 4 weeks now, isn't that right?
That's right, Doctor. It's been about 4 weeks.
How you been feeling since I saw you last?
Well...
Look at me. Will you look at me, please, when you talk?
Please, Doc. You don't know how I feel.
Well, I know you got bags on the eyes. Are you getting plenty of sleep?
Well, no, I'm not.
No sleep, eh? Well, look, we got as far as your family background last time, and you told me about your mother, and are you tired now?
No, I feel pretty good, Doc, except, as you know, I'm thoroughly frustrated.
Yeah?
You know, I'm a Basset Hound, you see.
Yes, I know that.
And we're great hunting dogs.
Yeah?
My ancestors all... Excuse me. My ancestors were all...
Lie down if you want.
Very good ancestors.
Yeah, they were good ancestors. They were all hunting dogs.
But I don't think I've lived up to them. I'm not the hunting dog they were. They were the great outdoor type.
In other words, you feel like you're a little bit of a weakling, is that right?
Exactly it, Doc.
Yeah,
exactly.
well, I think we can take care of that.
I even catch cold. I'm not even man's best friend.
Oh, yeah, well, have you been eating well?
Well, that's another thing, Doctor. I'm glad you asked me that. Oh, excuse me.
We got to do something about this fatigue.
They give me a bone, Doctor, to answer your question.
Yeah?
I'll go bury it.
Yeah.
And I forget where I buried it.
You forget where you bury the bone?
Is that a symptom of something, Doc?
Well, I don't know. It could be. I'd have to think about it. Have you always been as little as this, or were you any bigger ever?
Well, I've always been about this size, yes.
How about any acts of bravery? Have you ever done any of those?
I think I'll be coming along.
No. You come over here now. We've got to get to the root of the trouble here. Sit right down here.
What were you saying?
I said, have you ever engaged in any acts?
Hey, Doc, is that your diploma up on the wall?
Yes, that's the diploma. That proves I'm a canine psychiatrist. I'm trying to get at your frustrations, you see.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Look, what was the question you asked?
I wanted to know if you'd ever done any acts of bravery.
Well, that's it, another thing, Doc. Speaking of bravery, my one big chance to prove my worth to my master.
Yeah?
About 11 o'clock one night. I'm in the kitchen.
Let me write this down.
I'm in my basket.
Is this right?
That's another thing. They keep me in a basket.
Oh, I can see you want to hide all the time, too, huh?
That's right. Look, don't rough me around like that, Doc.
I'm not trying to rough you around. Just tell me your story. I'll help you out.
It's about 11 o'clock at night, and I heard this measured tread coming down the hallway, and the door opened, and it was a robber, see?
Yeah?
My master was in the living room. He heard it, too, and...
I can see you don't like to tell this
He came out
story.
to the kitchen, and I jumped up and knocked my master to the floor, and I kept him there, and the robber ransacked the house, Doc.
Oh, that's...
Proved the one time I could have proved my worth, I failed.
Well,
do you understand my story?
Yes, I think I do. But you'll have to come back and see me again, and we'll talk about dreams next time, all right?
Oh, dreams terrible. That's a big thing with me, Doc. When I sleep at night, I dream I'm a pussy cat.
Oh, we have to do something about
that. When I'm all alone at home, I go... Meow. Meow. What the doc's gonna charge me for this? I wonder should I run for it now and put up with my frustration? Meow.
Well, every so often, at this point in the show, we like to introduce someone who has possibly an unusual occupation, who is engaged in some line of work that's a little bit off the beaten path, out of the usual run of things. And we think tonight we have a gentleman who answers that description. Our scouts have been out for several days, as they were before our last interview, and they've sent someone up here. I believe this is the gentleman. I haven't had the opportunity of meeting you before we went on the air, but I would like to welcome you to the show.
Good evening, Bob, and hello again.
By your...
hello, friends everywhere.
By your garb, sir, I would say you're probably a miner. Is that right?
Oh, Bob? I'm speaking to Bob.
I'm Bob. Bob? He's over there somewhere.
No, I work in the Holland Tunnel in New York. I check exhaust pipes and automobiles the poisonous gas.
In other words, your occupation is staying in the tunnel and sniffing out, so to speak, any poisonous gases which may develop from the cars going.
That's right, Bob.
Well, tell me, do you work a regular 8-hour
8-hour day, Bob. My wife meets me at 5 o'clock and gets me right into the ambulance and home into the oxygen tent. Then I light up my butt.
Oh, you're a pipe smoker. Do you do this? You do this all year round, do you, sir?
Oh no, I have 2 weeks off every summer, Bob.
Well, that certainly is something that I'll bet you look forward to.
Something I look forward to, Bob.
Yes. 2 weeks when you can get away to the seashore or to the countryside, where the air is clear and cool. You like that? And breathe in that fresh, healthful atmosphere.
Ordinarily, I do, Bob. But this year, I'm going to be lucky on my vacation.
Well, what's this year?
I'm going to be the guest exhaust snifter in the Sumner Tunnel in Boston.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Bob.
It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you, friends.
That was our guest, Al Crowdley, another in the Bob and Ray series of unusual occupations. Probably next week we'll have another, maybe more than one, who will be here to tell their...
Time's up. Come on.
Okay, this is Bob.
Ray Goulding saying good night, everyone. Thanks for not throwing anything.